Hi guys, it's Patricia and today we are doing Tester Tuesday and it's my favorite day of the week because I love to receive your votes. So basically if you're new, stick around. At the end of the video there'll be some scents drawn from a box of testers. You guys vote on your favorites that you want me to warm for the following week, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, exciting news, we beat the record last week. Our new record is 148, so that is great, and we actually received some votes after the fact, which I didn't count. In first place, we have, I'm just going to show you my master tester that I keep I never warm these ones. This is Candy Crave. It's a light blue wax. That came in first place. I had 36% of the vote. And in second place, we have a green wax of Rainforest Bungalow, and that one had 28% of the vote. So the order of voting this week went Candy Crave, Rainforest Bungalow, You're My Buttercup, Homestead Holiday, Apple and Cinnamon Sticks, and with barely any votes, Holly Berry Cinnamon. Perhaps that is why it is in the clearance. Now, we're going to get into it. Couple things. This week when I did my testing, the heat really hit Nova Scotia. Then later in the week it kind of dropped off, but I found it might have affected a little bit of my warming because certain rooms, I find when the heat hits, my bonus room is a terrible zone, so I can't use that as a testing room, but that is just something I want to mention that you should pay attention to as well. If all of a sudden you can't smell your scent, sometimes it's the temperature and humidity. Anyway, let's get into it. We're going to talk about Candy Crave. This is a current scent. It is a former kid scent. What they've done is kind of phased that out and kind of adapted the categories. So this one is in the fruity category. And this came out in 2018 as a spring and summer release, then it stayed in the catalog. It's fairly light on cold sniff. Scent appeal for me is probably like 8 out of 10 cold and warm. I really like this. It's very nice. The scent description is just the sweet stuff. Raspberry sorbet, cotton candy, and fluffy marshmallow. So raspberry sorbet, I almost feel like it's like a blue raspberry vibe because blue raspberry has a little tang. But yeah, it gives a lot of sweetness. And then the second note is cotton candy, and I can definitely smell that. And again, I think it's a blue cotton candy because blue and pink cotton candies taste and smell different. And I think I'm very influenced by colors of wax. Sometimes I think if I closed my eyes and couldn't see the color, maybe I would smell different things. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely smell cotton candy. So I would say like 40% raspberry sorbet, not raspberry beret. And 40% cotton candy. Then I get a fluffy marshmallow tone. It kind of like softens it and kind of blends those other two scents together. And maybe it's like 20%. It's very, very nice. It feels like a sweet marshmallow. Very, very nice. I basically had 2 party testers. And I thought I had a bar of this, but I think I gave it to my sponsor to sell at a vendor event. So I was kind of disappointed because I was going to bring it out and warm it in other spots. But basically I had decided, well, I'm going to put it in 2 areas. I put 1 party tester down in my mudroom laundry room in a 15-watt mini warmer. It's a silver vine. And the other one I put in my youngest child's room. He has a Colors of the Rainbow warmer. Now his bedroom is small. Now this scent is a little bit controversial because people say it's very light. And sometimes I can pick it up well and sometimes I can't. When I warmed it in a tester before, I found it fairly noticeable. Now these 2 times it was a little bit different. So in my son's room, I got about a strength and throw max, maybe 5.5. That is a 25-watt full-size warmer. Small room. I had it lasting 24 hours over 2 days. Very hard to pick up in the latter part of those hours. Like that might be stretching it. In my mudroom laundry room, I had strength and throw maybe 4.5 to 5 max. And that one I only left in 16 hours and over a 1-day time frame because I just really couldn't smell it. Now let me tell you something. When I took the wax out, I let it cool. I smelled the wax. I could smell the scent in the wax. Both areas. I could smell the wax. So what I did was I took I'll explain. I took the 2 pieces of wax. I put it in my daughter's beacon warmer, which is a 25-watt bulb warmer. In her bedroom, I just wanted to see if I could get anything out of it. Put it in, I could maybe get like 2 out of 10, if that. I let the wax cool, I took it out. Now, the reason it looks funny is there's a way you can let it cool and then just scoop it out when it's like just barely indentable, but sometimes if you take it out too early, it gets mangled. So that's what happened here. But even smelling it now, I can still smell it. So you can smell the wax sometimes, but sometimes you can't get anything out of it, out of your warmer. So with this particular scent, would I recommend this scent? Maybe not in wax, maybe in a scent circle or room spray. It's a very nice scent. I guess what you have to do is, if there is a scent that is a light performer or a scent that doesn't last long, you have to ask yourself, am I willing to spend the money? Do I love the scent that much? And I'm willing to sacrifice that it might not be strong, so I might have to use multiple cubes, or that something might not be as long lasting. So sometimes I'm a little bit stubborn. If something's not a great performer, I kind of don't want to support that scent. So I probably won't be picking up Candy Crave in the wax. Perhaps a room spray, if anything, but I have a lot of room sprays, so I'm probably not going to do that either. So let's move on to scent number 2. It is Rainforest Bungalow. So this one, I actually finished up a bar a couple months ago. This one is fairly strong on cold. Probably like a medium to strong, but closer to strong. It is a current spring and summer scent. This is its 2nd year, and it's in the fresh category. For this one here, I had 2 mini and 1 party. So that's a little bit less than 2 cubes, so I decided to warm it here in my bedroom. I'll read you the scent description. It says, take the road less traveled through emerald palm frond, dewy lemongrass, and aloe flower. So palm frond, I talked about this recently. It's like a vegetal scent that's reminiscent like in a tropical habitat. It provides a very strong green presence. Not quite like green grass, but kind of think that vibe, because that most people know what that fresh cut green grass smells like. Now, then you have lemongrass, and I think what the lemongrass does is it kind of gives a brightness to the scent. So you have a green, crisp green scent with a brightness, and then aloe flower. Now, if you would have asked me a couple months ago if it had aloe flower, I would have said, I don't know. But I warmed it here in my bedroom in a 25 watt, I forget what that's called, winter stag warmer. Yeah, it's a winter warmer. I still have it out. I could definitely pick up a floral. I didn't even realize there was a floral. I thought I can smell some floral. Okay, just let me digress for a second. I need a haircut so bad. When my hair gets like this, it is like I am Michael from That 70s Show, like with the swoop, Ashton Kutcher. Like, I'm sorry. I need a haircut so bad. I am struggling. But anyway. Okay, so back to the wax. And my hair is driving me crazy. So I could definitely pick up a floral where I couldn't pick it up before. So that leads me into another point. If you are warming something in a small zone, you are going to possibly pick up notes that you can't pick up in a big zone, because I used to warm this in my open concept area. Open concept layouts, sometimes you will lose those very minor notes. So that brings up another point. If there's a wax that you don't really care for, try warming it in a big, huge zone. You might lose some of those characteristic notes that you don't like. Fragrance appeal for me on this scent is probably like 7.5, 8. I do like crisp green scents. I'm surprised that I've come around to them, but I definitely have. Now, I had this in the warmer. I left it in, strength and throw is 7.5, maybe 8. And I only left it in 11 hours over 2 days. And then I basically said, I can't smell anything. I tried it again on the 3rd day, and I couldn't smell anything. When I went to remove the wax, look at the color. Look at the difference. Let me just show you. Weird. Hello? It's like it's gone. My green rainforest kind of got burned and discolored. But yeah, that's very interesting. So it's almost like it just kind of fried itself. Okay, so would I recommend Rainforest Bungalow? I would. It's a good, strong scent. Doesn't last very long. So again, like Candy Crave with light. This one is strong, but it doesn't last long. So will you want to spend your money on it? If you like to change your wax out frequently, I think you're going to be fine with this. If you like green scents, you might ask yourself, are there any other in the catalog as an alternative? There's Farmer's Market, which is a bit of more of a vegetable and floral scent. It's very crisp. I would say less sweet than that one. Or even Sea Salt and Avocado, which is kind of like a sweet green scent, spa-like perfumey characteristic. And I don't find it is at all like Amazon Rain. So you're thinking Rainforest Bungalow, Amazon Rain, are they similar? No, this one is it's creamier. It's more spa-like, perfumey. It's got a little bit of citrus and fruits. But basically, Rainforest Bungalow, it's a nice crisp green, fresh, exotic, a little bit of floral in the background. Not very long lasting, but nice and strong when going. So we're gonna draw our 6 scents from the box. You guys are gonna vote for 2 different scents by Wednesday morning. If you cannot comment on YouTube videos, you can find my Instagram post and put your 2 votes there and I will tally them. And try to get in by the deadline, otherwise your votes don't count. So let's draw. We're gonna have scent number 1 being Mandarin Grapefruit Amber. Scent number 2, Gingerbread Donut. Scent number 3, Kahiko Hula. Scent number 4, Sugared Cherry. Scent number 5, Farm Stand Pumpkin. And scent number 6, I'm going to go in my little bag. Kiwi Fruit. Alright, so to review, your scent choices for this week's voting: Mandarin Grapefruit Amber, Gingerbread Donut, Hihiko Hula, Sugared Cherry, Farm Stand Pumpkin, and Kiwi Fruit. Thanks for spending the last 12 minutes with me. I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.